Today we're talking about how you can create anything that you want using the law of assumption. Yes, you can create literally anything that you want using Neville Goddard's law of assumption. It's super easy, and I'm going to show you exactly how in this video. Hey, it's Laura. Welcome back to the channel where we talk about everything having to do with creating your reality, creating the ideal reality that you want to have. And if you're ready to take your life to the next level, check out the link down in the description with all the information for my 3-month transformational coaching program. Clients have had unbelievable results, and I can't wait for you to be next. All right, let's talk law of assumption. I want you guys to understand something very simple. Whatever you're seeing in your reality right now, no matter how your reality is right now, this is somewhat of an illusion. As a matter of fact, every single one of us lives in our own illusion, our own elusive reality that we've created in our own mind. So what might seem like a fact to you, to somebody else, they have no idea what you're talking about. And what might seem like the most impossible reality that somebody else has, to them just feels absolutely normal. And this is what we really need to work on if you want to start seeing changes in your life and in your reality. So guys, as you can tell, I'm in a bit of a different space. I'm in Los Angeles right now, just for a week. I just finished an amazing conference in San Francisco at Foothill College. It was unbelievable. I did the keynote speech, and I can't wait to share the footage of that in future videos with you. But today we're talking about how do you manifest this life? How do you manifest a life of travel, of excitement? And I know that there was a point in my life where my life was nothing like that. My life was boring. It was stagnant. I was doing a job I didn't like. I felt that I had to stay inside the lines, stay inside the box, have a conventional life like everyone else did. And I didn't see any other path out. That was until I discovered the law of assumption. And that's what I'm going to share with you guys today. Now, the law of assumption is Neville Goddard's coined term, and it's all about how what you believe, what are your deepest assumptions about your life and your reality, is what is going to manifest out there in the screen of space, out there in your life. So knowing this, it is so important to ask yourself, what do you really believe? What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about your environment? What do you believe about your life? We really need to break it down and look at what are the deep beliefs that you actually hold about yourself in your life. Those assumptions are actually creating every single day in your world, every single day. Now, I don't care how your life looks right now. I don't care that the things that you want, it seems like they're completely impossible. Understand that the world that you're living in right now is actually an illusion, okay? It's an illusion of your past beliefs, your past thoughts, your past ways of thinking, and it's going to seem like whatever keeps happening in your life is actually reality. So if you have the same problems in relationships over and over again, that's going to seem like the reality that everyone is experiencing. If you have the same problems with business over and over again, that's going to seem like the reality that everyone is experiencing. If you have the same problems with finances or with your career or changing your career or fulfilling your dreams, whatever it is that you keep experiencing over and over again on a loop, to you, it's going to seem like the only reality. But as a matter of fact, that is just an illusion. Each one of us in this world is living in our own illusion in our own minds. Now, it can be a bit difficult to recognize this illusion and to recognize that you keep playing out your same assumptions and beliefs over and over again. But that is the task. The task at hand is to recognize that there are things that you think are impossible for you, but there's someone who has no idea that that's even hard to get. They just think that it's completely normal and that's how life goes. And I'll tell you something, they're no better and no worse than you are. So how does it feel to know that there's someone out there, and probably maybe even hundreds of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people out there right now that have everything that you desire, and they're no better or no worse than you are? The reason I'm making this video is because I want you to get serious about your goals. I want you to get serious about the kind of life that you want to have, and that means that you need to get a little bit strict with yourself. You need to really look at what are your assumptions, what are your deep beliefs. Now, if you're having a hard time figuring out what your deep beliefs are, here's a simple and easy trick. Just look around at your life right now. Look at everything that's happening in your life. Take note of it, take mark of it. What are the things that you love, that are going well, that you think are exactly as they should be? And what are the things that you absolutely don't want to have continue in your life? And you're ready to say, no more of this in my reality. So make that list. of the things that are going well, that you've been doing well, and the things that you no longer want to see and you're not going to accept in your reality anymore. Next, you ask yourself, what do I believe? What can I be possibly assuming, either about myself, about others, about life, about my value, about my worth, that would allow this to persist in my reality? So essentially, with the law of assumption, you want to get to the core beliefs. You want to get to your core beliefs that are holding you back from creating the life that you want. And I can tell you right now that this is why I am so adamant about Subconcept. This is why you've heard me talk about Subconcept so much on my channel, because if you don't believe that you are the kind of person who can have the results that you want, if your deep assumptions about yourself are not in line with the kind of life that you want to have, you are just setting yourself up for failure. Okay, remember, we want to be a vibrational match to the kind of life, the kind of people, the kind of money, the kind of life purpose, whatever it is. You want to be a vibrational match to that thing that you desire. So that means that your assumptions about yourself have to be in line. Your assumptions about yourself really, really matter. That's why my entire program is about changing the self first. You change the self first, the entire world is a mirror of reality, and it's going to show you exactly what your assumptions are. So yes, look at your assumptions about life. Yes, look at your assumptions about others and about money and all that. But more than that, look at your assumptions about yourself. What is the self-image that you hold of yourself in your own mind? Because that is what is continually creating in your life. So remember, guys, the circumstances that you are seeing in a reality right now, I know that it can be hard to disconnect from them. I know that it's hard to just turn inwards when something is triggering you, something is annoying you, something is not going your way, something is the exact opposite of what you want to see in your reality. It's actually part of the process. It's totally fine and it's totally normal. What we want to do is take your attention away from those circumstances, go within, and start really asking yourself the serious questions and doing the serious work. What do you believe about yourself? What do you believe about your life? What are you assuming to be true? Where are you letting yourself slip in certain areas and starting to play old stories, old assumptions, old beliefs about things that you no longer want to see happening in your life? The image that you hold of yourself is what is creating the assumptions that you hold of yourself, is what is creating the assumptions that you hold of this world, and what you think is within your reach and what you think is outside of your reach is what is creating constantly. So remember, the circumstances don't matter. What you're experiencing now is an illusion of your past assumptions, your past thoughts, your past beliefs, your past feelings, and every single moment you can create any kind of reality you want from your deep assumptions. All right, guys, I hope you liked this video. And if you did, make sure you check out this next video about why your circumstances do not matter. This is very important to know if you're actually trying to change your reality and trying to change your deep beliefs and assumptions, because we can get so caught up in the circumstances and they don't matter. So take a look over here and I will see you guys in the next video.